All right, so the Warriors finally snapped their 5-game losing streak, defeating the Sacramento Kings at home barely, 116-113. Man, this was a really, really good game in terms of excitement. I feel like, Warriors and Kings, two teams not really starting too well in the season. And, I just want to say, Stephen Curry, man, he is playing like an MVP. 47 points for Steph. Absolutely, the reason we won, ultimately. I mean, Steph Curry, 47 points, made big shots down the stretch. He also wasn't getting a lot of foul calls. He very well could have had more than 47 points. So that was really good to see. And so, yeah, the Warriors had also a really good game from Andrew Wiggins, 25 points, 10 rebounds, so a double-double. Green had 11, and Poole off the bench only with 2 points, didn't ultimately really matter. I think Poole really needs, this is my personal opinion. I know Steve Kerr has said stuff about this. I think Poole needs a bigger role. Considering the money he's making, Klay Thompson's really not doing much for us. And, I think Poole deserves a bigger role than Thompson. But that's my personal opinion. So this is a big win for the Warriors. A 6-game losing streak was possible after this, if we lost this. But yeah, Curry did great. And so, the Warriors were losing pretty badly in moments in this game. They started the second half out really well. They sort of died down again, and then they got back up. So that was good to see. But yeah, the Kings pretty much dominated the first half. For the Sacramento Kings, they had a good game from De'Aaron Fox. I mean, he's been playing great all season too. 28 points. They also had 24 from Malik Monk, really the sixth man of the game. Domantas Sabonis had 19 points, 14 rebounds. I mean, I don't hate the Kings. They're personally my second favorite team. I really like seeing them play. They're an exciting team, even if they're not winning all the time. They have good players, and so I knew this was going to be a challenge for the Warriors. And the Warriors, it really did rise to the occasion late in the game. So I got to give the Warriors credit. James Wiseman did not play in this game, and Kuminga only played 9 minutes. And the reason why I bring those two guys up is Bob Myers mentioned that those two might have G League time. And I agree. I think they really should. I think Kuminga is better than Wiseman. I think that's pretty much a universally agreed upon opinion. But I think Wiseman needs time to improve. He's not really ready for the NBA. That's my opinion. So yeah, Curry did great. He is 3-point. He had like 20 points in the first half, and I thought, okay, he has potential for a great game, and he did. So it was absolutely breathtaking. That's what Steve Kerr said. And yeah, Klay Thompson. I brought him up earlier. He played the same amount of minutes as Curry, and of course he isn't Stephen Curry, but he only had 16 points. Really not a great game for Klay. So, I think Klay is a type of guy that, Steve Kerr said, okay, he's not going to get that many minutes in comparison to his past play, but he did get a lot of minutes tonight. So it was sort of interesting. The Warriors, they've been playing great at home this season. Away is a different story. So I think it was good that they got back home and got the win to sort of set the tone for hopefully a win streak coming up. And so, yeah, JaMychal Green also didn't play as well. So that was sort of interesting. But yeah, the Warriors had sort of a short man lineup. I mean, not as bad as the Pelicans game, but they still had their starting lineup intact, but the bench was not super helpful. Even Jordan Poole didn't get that much time. So yeah, the Warriors were kind of running with a one center type of game plan, a small ball lineup, which is of course with Looney. So yeah, good game for the Warriors. I mean, the Kings very well could have won this. The Warriors won this game in the final minute, really, and the Warriors dominated the fourth quarter. Sacramento could not really respond, down the stretch, and so that's sort of what happened. But yeah, that's going to do it. Warriors win 116 over to 113 over the Sacramento Kings. They're going to play the Cleveland Cavaliers, rematch of all those many finals we had in the mid-2010s. Cleveland is a great team this year. Donovan Mitchell is looking like an MVP candidate. Hopefully we'll win, and then we're going to have Sacramento again, this time up in Sacramento. So, hopefully we can beat Cleveland. I'm not counting on it, though. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, go Warriors.